What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're going to be taking a look at Polygon and its recent price action, along with some talk about news and fundamentals, and with the price prediction for the short and the long term as well. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone for their continued support, the likes and subscribers, Patreon and YouTube members, and all your amazing comments and sharing. We appreciate you all so much at the channel and been growing incredibly fast recently, so thank you to all of you. Our community has been growing amazingly well recently. It's all down to you guys, so thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and turn on bell notifications as well. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. In any instance, you can sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as we can see, if you've been following Polygon for the past few weeks and watching our videos, we've had another absolute rip to the upside, heading well over $2 for Polygon. Let me just outline the $2 mark here so you can see. This is around $2 here, as we can see here, with an all-time high of around almost $2.20, which is absolutely incredible. This is an amazing gain. Anyone that bought Polygon at around these levels just before this pump, congratulations. This is around a 600% gain, so around a 6x, from around 30 cents all the way to $2.20 in the past essentially 3 weeks, which is an incredible gain. As we can see, this chart, if you zoom out, is absolutely ridiculous. From the start of the year, people are making basically well over 100x returns here. As we can see by this chart, 134x returns, 13,400% gains, from around 1.5 cents all the way to around $2.20, which is an absolutely crazy gain. As we can see here, we did outline that we thought Polygon would potentially be having a pullback, but considering how bullish Polygon has been recently, we've actually smashed past this $2 mark and now seem to be somewhat having a top here. As we can quite clearly see, it seems as though Polygon is having a very nice consolidation period. Maybe it's losing some steam here. We could be seeing a pullback, but as we can see, Polygon did have a nice consolidation period where it basically broke out of this channel that we were outlining here, went to the upside and then flipped the channel into support, along with basically this 150 mark here, which seemed to be very strong support. And then since then, we've ripped to the upside again. And it doesn't seem unlikely to us that Polygon could go one of 2 ways currently. It could either continue this pump, because it seems as though it may be leading altcoin season out. When you consider how much use that Polygon is getting and all the issues with Ethereum currently, and basically all the projects that are launching on Polygon has been doing very well. And we wouldn't be surprised if we saw further upwards price movement for Polygon before a sharp correction to the downside. As we can see, we did basically flip this channel into support here, and we've been moving up ever since. But it does seem possible that we could easily come back down and retest this channel as support again, and retest these previous all-time high levels of around 180, 190, as we can see here. But in our opinion, Polygon is a project that has like absolutely massive fundamentals. It's obviously got a great use case. It's leading the race in terms of layer 1 protocols, and it doesn't seem unlikely to us that the price action could easily continue upwards before a more steep correction. Obviously, as we can see, we have been calling for a large correction for Polygon for some time, but we did actually see very strong resistance at the recent market-wide correction of around $1, basically bouncing off of this channel that we've outlined here, and also the $1 mark as a psychological resistance. So we can see that there's a lot of buying pressure for Polygon in the past few weeks, especially since the massive pump that it's been having. We also saw that exchanges are slowly running out of Polygon. Basically, some exchanges have already ran out completely of Polygon reserves, and I think Binance has lost 10% of its Polygon reserve in the space of a few weeks, which is absolutely insane. There is I think we shared it on our Twitter, so go follow us on there, Crypto Maximal. As you can quite clearly see, Polygon has been absolutely ripping, and there's been huge amounts of buying pressure exchanges are starting to run out of Polygon, so it's becoming more and more scarce and more difficult to buy, which is obviously bullish for the price action as well. We would like to warn people though that there is always the potential for a large steep correction when you're seeing parabolic price action, as we can see here. And even this blue trend line may not be respected, considering how crazy parabolic this price action actually is when you look at it zoomed out, as we can see here. We obviously don't want this to happen for Polygon, because no one wants to be seeing large downside on things that we've made huge gains on recently, as we do have a large bag of Polygon ourselves. But we'd just like to be balanced with our analysis. And it's quite clear that Polygon could continue to the upside, but the longer that this parabolic run goes on, the more likely we're going to have a decent correction to the downside. At least maybe back down to this 150 level, and maybe down to this trend line that we've outlined here. If we break this trend line, we could even go fall as far as maybe $1 here, which would be around over a 50% correction of this recent pump. This would probably be an overreaction, but obviously in cryptocurrency, as we've seen recently, strange things happen all the time. And we do have 30 to 40% corrections very commonly. And there is always the potential for this to happen for something that's pumped so massively. So we'd just like to err on the side of caution for everyone. Obviously, congratulations to everyone that has Polygon and has been buying it since the start of the year. You will be up well over 100x if you bought it in January. So congratulations to anyone who bought it there. Obviously, we're seeing huge gains for Polygon currently. It's got a massive amount of hype surrounding it. It is the largest layer 2 protocol in terms of adoption use case and actual ecosystem. There's a massive amount of projects that are launching on it all the time. QuickSwap is getting a huge amount of use. Aave on Polygon's network getting a massive amount of use. We're also seeing some Binance Smart Chain yield farming and aggregation protocols also expanding onto Polygon. So the ecosystem is basically developing all the time, and as this happens, it's going to increase the demand for Polygon in order to pay for the very minimal gas fees of around less than a cent, I believe they are at the time of recording this video. They're 0.0001 Matic, which is very low. I think maybe with the recent pump, it probably takes it to around 2 to 3 cents for a transaction. But obviously, in comparison to the $200 to $300 that you have to pay for Ethereum currently, that is a crazy small amount in comparison. So this is one of the reasons that Polygon is getting so much use right now, is basically because it's just so cheap, fast, and basically getting a huge amount of adoption now. So we're seeing a really good pump for Polygon. Obviously, because it's on Coinbase and all the major exchanges, it's getting a really high amount of trading volume. And all the use it's getting, we do see ourselves being very bullish on Polygon. We said by the end of the year that Polygon would reach around $10 plus. We're probably going to have to amend our long-term price prediction at the rate that it's going, because we do easily see Polygon doing a 10x from here, considering the altcoin season is just around the corner. And with Polygon still having a reasonably small market cap, we believe at the time recording this video, of around 20 to $25 billion, we can potentially see, is it around 20 to 25? It might even be less than that. I think it may be between 10 to $15 billion actually. So if that's the case, then a 20x from here, or a 10 to 15, maybe even a 20x from here for Polygon, not unreasonable at all. Obviously, a 10x from around $2 would take us to $20 per token, which would be a price, I believe the market cap would be around 100 billion at that point, which we think, considering that Ethereum is probably going to head well over $1 trillion by the end of the run, this doesn't seem so unreasonable, especially considering the huge ecosystem that Polygon is currently building. And when you can see this price action, you have to take it into consideration with altcoin season coming. Altcoin season is going to see large amounts of cryptos running hundreds of percent in weeks at a time. So it does seem very likely to us that Polygon could be one of the cryptos that is set to benefit so much from altcoin season happening. Bitcoin dominance is hanging on by a thread right now at around 40%. But once altcoin season hits, I think Polygon is going to absolutely rip. And we could easily see $3 to $4, maybe even $5 in the next month or so, if altcoin season truly does rip like we think it will. A 2x from here for Polygon would only be $4, which seems very achievable in altcoin season. And we do think that our long-term price target of around $10 is starting to look quite conservative when you see the amazing price action that Polygon has had recently. So We basically think $3 to $4, maybe even $5 in the next month is not unreasonable at all for Polygon, considering how much that it's growing currently. And then we do think $10 plus for the end of the run, because once the parabola hits, if Polygon is anywhere near $5, $6, $7, maybe even $10 before the parabola even hits, we could easily be seeing $10 plus, maybe even $20 plus for Polygon, considering how it's growing. So that's our outlining and price prediction for Polygon today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comment section below. Also, make sure to hit the like button, as it helps the channel out so much. So if you're a fan of the channel, please hit the like button now. Currently, only 10% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community continue to grow more. So please hit the big red subscribe button. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, including coin calls, and the higher tiers gain one-to-one access to us personally, as well as a look at our personal portfolio, our daily research of cryptos with massive potential, and not to mention a 100x portfolio that we're currently constructing. So please take advantage of that there. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by depositing $100 using the link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money. So there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.